El día de hoy nos acompaña desde su casa Tayshia Adams de la serie de Bachelorette. Hi, Tayshia, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's very nice to meet you in this virtual way, but here we are.
I wish it could be in person, but we'll make the best of it.
I know. No, me too. I would have loved to do this in person. But first of all, how are you? How's everything going? You know, I'm sure this is so exciting from everything. The transition from actually being a contestant, now being you, the Bachelorette, everything going on is so exciting. Tell me, how you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, I just feel blessed to have the opportunity, and I just feel, I don't know, I can't really complain. Everything's been amazing.
I love it. You know that it's so crazy because I have so many of my friends on Instagram that they have all these watch parties for your show, for, you know, the Bachelorette. And it's this thing where it's just like, I'm sure you're aware of like the fan base. Like, what is like the craziest thing that you've gotten like on social media? Like all this, like, I'm sure you feel the love from everybody and how connected they feel with your life in this case.
I mean, it's overwhelming to see like how many people are watching and how many people are supportive and like all the love. I have to say, like, I've gotten so much love and support, and I'm so appreciative of that. But I think the funniest thing that happens is like people are looking in everything that I post, like a story, whatever, they're looking for like a reflection of a man, like just so they can like try to figure out who I'm with, or if I decided to be with someone, or any of that kind of stuff. I think that's like the best part about it.
Is it hard to like get the whole world basically telling you what to do, what not to do, and who you want to be with?
It's a little difficult because not usually, like, it's not normal to have so much input on who you should be dating or who you shouldn't be. So that's a little difficult at times, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
What is like a deal breaker for you? What is one thing that if you're on a date with a guy or that you talking to someone, they say, and you're like, peace out, I'm done, this is not for me, this is the biggest red flag of them all?
I think like it's honestly like how they treat other people. Even if, say you're out on a date, the way that they treat like the servers or even a valet person, like if they're not nice and kind to how they're like treating me, then I think that's a red flag. You know?
Wow, you know that one of my best friends says that too? That's so funny to hear that answer.
True. I mean, like you want someone that doesn't just is like nice to your face. You want someone that's nice to everybody and treats everybody with respect.
And what is like the way to your heart? What is like that thing that like, if they do it, you're like, I'm in love, I'm gonna marry him, I wanna have children.
Well, if you can cook, like I love food. So that's one. Maybe if you play like a musical instrument, I like that too. But honestly, if you have a good heart and like if you're a family man, like that means everything to me.
I know you're part of a podcast.
Yeah. Clickbait.
Yeah, can you tell me about your podcast?
Yeah, definitely. It's a pop culture podcast, and I actually have two other Bachelor Nation hosts on it. There's Joe and Natasha, and we just talk about like some of the headlines that are out there in the world, but then we also kind of relate it back to like our lives and how we view the headlines. It's just like all the clickbait stuff that you see like out there. You know what I mean? All the things like a lot of media outlets put out there, but we just kind of like bring it back to how we feel, and we don't know, we have some fun. We have a lot of guests on the show, and I don't know, it's a good podcast to take a listen to.
This has been such a crazy year for all of us, you know, with everything happening, with COVID, like, you know, so many things. How have you taken this year? What is the one thing that you're taking up 2020?
That it's okay to not have all the answers, but also it's okay to have emotion behind everything, and it's okay to ask questions. And no matter how old you are, like it's never too late to learn and educate yourself. Like not everybody knows the answer, you know? And also just to cherish like what really matters in life. There's so many things I feel like we were all doing, you know, before this year that like was just so like frivolous and just like, you know, what were we doing it for? But I think this year it's put it into perspective as to like what's really important. And it's our family, it's our friends, it's our health. And yeah, my name is Tayshia, and I hope that you guys all tune in on Mondays and Tuesdays on ABC to watch The Bachelorette.